Hi guys, welcome to another story time. You know, when I wind down my day, a story. When I see you join in, no matter what, no matter from the day, no matter from the night, no matter anywhere around the globe. I'm so glad you are here so we could read together. That's right, guys. Oh, sorry, folks. Today we're reading, it's called The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Erica Clark. I cannot pronounce the last name correctly. Please do not be upset if I don't. This book is also dedicated by, hang on one second. From my previous episode when I did the Mixed Up Chameleon, that's from the same author. So, I thought we were going to read that today, see how different it is compared from the other two. It's from the other book. So sorry, it's upside down. So again, The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Erica Clark. And also, I believe this book was dedicated from Blue's Clues in the books, books everywhere. So I was wondering if that's the same book from the Blue's Clues family. But if it is, let me know. Comment down below. If not, tell me in the comments. Okay? So, here we go. But before I get started, letting y'all know, if you're new here to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button down below to be part of the magic pack. With all the saying, let's get started. In the light of the moon, and a little egg lay on the leaf. You see the moon right there? And you see that leaf right there. See that leaf? No, that big leaf right there. You see there's a white egg right there. Do you know what it could be? That's right. Is that going to be a caterpillar coming out? But we're going to find out for ourselves. Oh, and also, Matthew Prado, if you're watching this, I have a huge shout out to you for not only became a good friend of mine, also for thanking you for doing everything you do for the part of the YouTube community, and also doing some story times like this. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and popped out of the egg. Came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. You said the little caterpillar right there? But it'll teach you basically, forget what it is. Let me know, comment down below, because you know, it starts with an egg, then it's a caterpillar, then turns to a chrysalis, and then a butterfly after this. But cycle life, I think. It makes me not so sure. Let me know in the comments. That'll be wonderful. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, let me flip it around in case you're wondering, right here. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. Okay, but before we get any further in the book, let's take a pause for a minute. That some of the foods you might remember on Minecraft, like the apple right here. That's so far of it. I don't see any pears in Minecraft. Neither the plums. Strawberries, I would say a big yes, but I'm not so sure if that might be true. Oranges? Did oranges come from Minecraft if I'm not mistaken? Probably not. And what is cool about this book is you see that little holes? I feel like they hole punched it because they're gonna make the think of the caterpillar was eating through that section from each of the different fruits. But here comes more. It's not over yet, so get ready. All right. Flip it around. On Saturdays, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream cone, one pickle, one slice of a Swiss cheese, one slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon. Okay, but before we get further, let's take a moment. So let's think about which of the items in this book will remember Minecraft. The watermelon? Yes. Cupcake? Well, probably not. I'm sorry. Pie and the cake, because there's cake in Minecraft, there's a pie in Minecraft, but it's not a cherry pie, but it's a pumpkin pie, by the way. And of course, there is this watermelon, but the watermelon, the one I could tell, is kind of a curvy shape, if I'm not mistaken, if I picture it correctly. That night, he had a stomach ache. Uh-oh. What do you think the caterpillar could do? What do you guys think? Well, let's find out together. The next day, it was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf. And after that, he felt much better. You see, that's why you gotta take it easy on your stomach these days. You never know, it might get hurt. That's why everybody, you should go outside, do some exercise, eat healthy, please. And make good choices too. Do you know what's gonna happen next? But now he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big fat caterpillar. Okay, but before we move on, take a moment. That book was almost as dedicating another book that we did over the past. It's called I Getting So Hungry book. From that book, it reminds you of that girl. Remember that girl having a very bad depression? But now she got support from her family, from her friends, and her teachers. But I'll show you. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out, and, well, what's going to happen? You see the caterpillar compared from before. So I'll show you from back then before. Yeah. He was that small. See that small caterpillar right here? But now it's a little bit bigger than that. And see that? That's a cocoon. A cocoon is almost known as a chrysalis. That's another word for cocoon. It was as a chrysalis. That's one thing we want to know. But when the caterpillar come out from the cocoon or chrysalis, what's going to be turning? You ready? He was a beautiful butterfly. Yes, that's right, guys. He turned into a butterfly. But that's what happened. So, and this is the end of the book. So, let's take a moment before we end the video. You know how it starts from a little egg from that night, but in the morning it'll turn to a tiny caterpillar. Then the caterpillar eats so many good stuff, but then he was feeling sick. Then on Sunday, he went out, I believe he would go and see a wonderful leaf. But then he felt much better, but he's a little bit more bigger compared from before. But then he wrapped himself a cocoon